They're offering all new customers a £30 free bet if you place a £10 bet with them. First of all, open your Betfred account and deposit £10. Make sure you use the link under this video so that you receive the £30 free bet offer. Now, we need to find something to bet on for our first bet. This works just like the Coral offer. Before we do anything else, on the Betfred website, you're going to want to change the odds to decimal format. There's a little drop-down box on the left side of the website around halfway down. Click on this and change the price format to decimal. This is just going to make it a lot easier to look at the odds. So what I'm going to do now is find a bet to use my £10 on. To do this, we load up the odds matching software by clicking the link at the top of the Profit Accumulator website, and we're going to use this to find something to bet on. Once it's loaded up, at the top select Betfred from the drop-down list and press Search. All of the available matches are displayed. For this offer, our first bet needs to be at odds of 2 or above. So I'll enter 2 in this box here, then press this button here and select greater than or equal to. This means it will only show us matches that are at 2.0 or above. Now you can pick pretty much anything from this list, so don't worry too much. Generally, the higher it is in the list, the better. However, you also want to pay attention to this column here. If the odds are high, you're going to need to deposit more money into your Betfair account. So for now, just stick to something close to the minimum odds. So for me, I'm going to do this horse here, which is That'll Do, which is a horse in the 155 race at Lingfield. Its odds of 2.38 to back and 2.4 to lay. So I'm going to now find this horse on both websites. I'll load up Betfair first and find the horse. I can either use the search bar at the top or just find the race manually. First of all, make sure you're on the Betfair exchange and not the sportsbook. Then go to horse racing and click on the 155 Lingfield. I can see the horse there, and it's now odds of 2.38 to lay, so the odds have changed a bit. I now also need to find it on Betfred, so I load it up there, click Sport, and I can see the Lingfield in the betting highlights section at the top left, or I could go down to the bottom left section here and select horse racing and find it there. So I click on Lingfield All Races and then scroll down to the 155 race. There's the horse at the top there, and his odds are 2.38. Okay, so the horse is 2.38 to back and 2.38 to lay. I now need to enter these numbers into the calculator. Again, the calculator is linked at the top of the website. Once you've got it open, make sure normal is selected at the top. Then enter the stake, which is £10, because that's how much our first bet has to be. I then enter the Betfred back odds, which are 2.38, and the Betfair exchange lay odds, which are also 2.38. I can then press enter, or just click anywhere on screen. So for me, this bet is going to make a loss of 29 pence, which is fine, because it's just our qualifying bet. My liability is £14.09, so this is the amount of money I need in my Betfair account. If your liability is too high, just go for something with lower odds, although still above 2.0. And this is my Betfair stake. So we're all ready, let's place the two bets. First, I go over to Betfred. I can click on the odds for That'll Do, and it'll appear in my bet slip on the right. I enter my stake of £10 and press Place Bet. Make sure it says Bet Placed. I then go over to Betfair, click on the pink lay column next to That'll Do. Then in the bet slip on the right, I enter my lay stake, which is shown to me on the top line of the calculator results. So my stake is £10.21. So I enter that into the stake box. I then press Place Bets and Confirm Bets. Now, Betfred will credit your £30 free bet within 24 hours of your first bet settling. This means you need to wait for the game to take place, and then wait a further 24 hours for the free bet to be credited. If it hasn't been credited by this time, just load up live chat and ask them to credit it to you. Once you've got the free bet, we just need to repeat the same process again. Now, for free bets, we want to use higher odds in order to maximize our profit, but do bear in mind, the higher odds you go for, the more money you'll need in your Betfair account to cover the bet. I'm going to choose odds of above 4, so I'm going to put that into the odds matching software and select greater than or equal to. Straight away, I can see there are a lot of good matches here. Now, since it's a free bet, some of the higher odds ones are probably better, but the amount of money you'll need in Betfair for those is quite high. I'm going to go for this very top one since it's a good match and the odds aren't too high, so I won't need too much money in Betfair. So let's find the horse again on each website. It's the Lingfield 410 race, and the horse is called Black Dave. I'll find it on Betfred again using the menu system, and on Betfair again using the search. So let's double check the odds. The horse is 4.5 on Betfred and 4.4 to lay on Betfair. So let's enter that data into the calculator. First of all, make sure to select Free Bet SNR at the top of the calculator. Then enter the bookmaker stake of £30 because that's the size of our free bet. The bookmaker back odds for me are 4.5 and the lay odds on Betfair are 4.4. So for me, this bet is going to make a guaranteed profit of £22.92.